Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday. We're here in Reston. We're gonna go pick up our first order here from Mod Pizza, which could be a banger, maybe not. 650, I think like 3.3 miles. Hopefully it's ready. We shall see, we shall see. I don't think so. I don't see anything on the shelf. Anyways, we'll see you guys in the Dashmobile. Alrighty guys, so the food was actually ready. They just hadn't packed it up. But you know what? I think out of all the pizza places, I do like the way that Mod Pizza gives you the food in like a nice little bag. You can just, pick it up, no problem, compared to normal pizza places, I guess. But how did we get here? Why are we so late? Okay, it's 12 o'clock. I've been here for about 10, 15 minutes, I think. Or it's 12:15, but what I meant to say is I got on around 12 o'clock. Now, my plan was to get on really early. Well, for one, I had a hard time going to sleep. I mean, it's been happening lately. I think it's because I'm still kind of sick. But anyways, I had forgotten that I told my cousin, yeah, man, I'll take you to the airport. Me thinking he's going to fly out of Dulles, IAD, which is like 20 minutes from my house. But then I forgot that he's cheap, and he booked BWI, which is in Baltimore, which is a hell of a lot further. A hell of a lot further. I don't know if you guys have been following the story with Southwest and stuff, how they canceled like 2,500 flights. Well, his was one of them. And I mean, I think he's not really tripping about it because I think they gave him something or like a free whatever. But he was supposed to leave a couple days ago, like before Christmas. Or no, I think it was right after Christmas, if I'm not mistaken, or Christmas Day. I think was his flight. But then it got delayed and this and that. He's gonna go to Cali to stay with our family over there for a couple days. Plus, he's got some business things he has to take care of. And he was like, oh, are you sure? And he asked me like multiple times if I was sure. And I was like, yeah, I didn't think much about it because I didn't think it was in BWI. So I spent basically the beginning part of my morning driving to Baltimore to the airport and driving back. And you're going to run into traffic. I didn't get back till like, I don't know, 10-ish, 10:30-ish. Then just went home, had breakfast, and then I came back out. So here we are. Now, I think I am going to stay here in Reston today. I don't think Tyson's is the move right now. Just based on what happened yesterday. One of my slowest days ever. Like, ever. Like, I finished watching the entire season of Jack Ryan. And I think before that, I only watched 1 or 2 episodes, And then I watched like 6 straight. And then I started watching Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power on Amazon Prime. So is today going to be a day where I finish that also? Or am I going to actually make some money? We'll see what happens. This is going to... It's not a hospital. It's like I think they call it the Spine Institute or something. It's like a little place, not a little place. It's like a doctor's office kind of. So, anyways, we're 3 minutes away, 1.3 miles. Hopefully, we can start off with a nice little bang. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see you guys in a few. All right, guys, we got the order from Mod Pizza dropped off. It went from 650 to 1225. Let's go. No complaints. Made it back to the town center. And then I was declining some orders, and then all of a sudden it got really quiet. And then when I went to refresh my app, it was like even paused. I only had 2 minutes. Basically, they paused me, whatever you want to call it. But I was able to, restart my dash or renew my dash, whatever. Like it didn't end, basically. And then right away we got this one right here from Cava, 625. I think less than 3 miles. I think we jumped on it. Why not? It's going to another like doctor's office. Cool, no problem. As long as it's not the actual hospital, So we're 5 minutes away. The food was ready. Let's go. So after dropping off the order here from Cava, we made it back again. But this time, I could not find any parking. Everyone was shopping, walking around. I was driving around the town center when I got this offer right here from True Food Kitchen, 775, I think, like 3 miles. So we jumped on it. The food was ready. And we're crawling today. Although it feels slightly busier than yesterday, but not by a lot. So again, the plan is to stay here and hopefully make more money than we did yesterday, because yesterday was awful. But that's that. Anyways, let me get this dropped off. I was gonna try and record inside, but they're blasting, and I mean blasting their music for no reason. Like I'm like, why is it so loud? So I was like, I'm not gonna be able to use any footage, so I might as well just not do it. So yeah. Anyways, let me get this dropped off. We'll see you guys real soon. Alrighty, guys, we got the order from, I almost said Andy's Pizza. What am I thinking? From True Food Kitchen, dropped off. And then we made it back here, not to the town center, but to the little shopping center where Santini's is and whatnot. Wanted to use the restroom, and then when I came out of the restroom, I got an order from What's this place called again? Hold on. California Tortilla. It's kind of like Chipotle, kind of ish, sort of. But before that, I stopped in this Chinese restaurant that I used to go to DoorDash all the time back in the day. But I stopped doing DoorDash because of the fees. And man, either prices have gone up, but I got a beef and broccoli, right? $15. I was like, what? Like, as soon as he told me the price, I didn't think much about it. But then after I paid, I'm like, $15? Man, this, I don't even know what it looks like, to be honest. Because I was like, hey man, I have an order. Let me go pick this up, drop it off, I'll come back. Because the drop-off is not that far away from the restaurant. But $15 for Chinese food? That's a lot. So we'll see what happens. But I figured it's going to be kind of slow, so might as well take a little bit of a break. I'm still going to leave my Dash on while watching Rings of Power on Amazon Prime. But yeah, so this one was paying, I don't think I said it, but it was just paying $6.25. And it's going to my favorite building, actually, in all of Reston, because you don't have access to the actual building. You just go inside and you drop off the food. They have this food table, so I don't gotta go up anywhere. You know what I mean? Which is perfect. Now, California Tortilla, I don't get any orders from there. I had never actually eaten there. I don't think it doesn't look that good to me, but people order it every now and then. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I was talking to the guy that owns that Chinese restaurant. He was telling me, yeah, we used to pay way too much money in fees, and customers would always complain because the food would take too long to get there, and it was just too much of a hassle, and I kept having to refund them. So I decided not to work with the apps anymore. He said he was almost gonna go to Uber Eats because they gave him a really good offer, or I guess like the initial trial period or whatever. But then he decided against it. There's just too many issues. And now that I think about it, it's only like a handful of Chinese restaurants that in any of the markets that I've been to that actually use DoorDash or any of the apps. I think for the most part they're not huge fans, you know, of sharing revenue, I'm guessing. But you know, some of them do it because I think it's, you know, money is money type of thing. But anyways, let me get this picked up and we'll see you guys in a few. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so we got the order dropped off from the California Tortilla place, got our food, ate a little bit. Then this order came along from Bath & Beyond. One item, I think it's paying $33, I think. Didn't think much about it. It's a $250 Brookstone Perfect Air Queen mattress. I'm hoping that the air mattress comes in a little box, because how the heck is that gonna fit in my little Dashmobile? I guess we'll find out. Hopefully they have it. Now there's no aisles or anything, just has to go to bedding. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're in the bed section looking for Brookstone brand air mattress. And I don't think I see one. But would an air mattress be more of a travel mattress than regular bedding? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Got to be here somewhere. The store's not that big. They do have a travel section over here, I think. So maybe it's here somewhere. But I'm just looking for the brand, like the, you know, Brookstone brand. I don't think I see it, so it's got to be here. I think it's time to ask for some help. Let's do that. Okay, guys, hopefully you can see that. I think we found it. The perfect 24-inch air mattress, airbed, Queen Air. Okay, I think this is it. We got a scan, and it's in a little tiny box, so that's always good. But it's also super heavy, as you just saw me fumble my phone. It's all good though. That's what cases are for. Yes, it's the right one. Let's go. Hopefully this red card works, because that would suck if it doesn't. See you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, that was the right item. The red card went through, thankfully, because it was like $265 with taxes. It's an expensive air mattress. But yeah, now we're only 6 minutes away here from the drop off, and it's gonna be my highest paying. Honestly, it might be my first ever Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't remember doing a Bed Bath & Beyond shopping order. Or maybe I have, but I just don't remember. Maybe it was a long time ago. But I know that it definitely wasn't paying $33 for whatever this one's paying, because that's pretty high. So I don't know if maybe they've been waiting for a while, if it's a true payout. I'm assuming it's a true payout. I wonder though how much of this is base pay. We'll find out in a few minutes. Let's go. All right, guys, we got the order dropped off. $13 base pay, $20 tip. Shout out to that customer for that. I wonder, though, how many Dashers declined the order. Because there's no way that I was the closest Dasher to that Bed Bath & Beyond. Zero. Zero chance of that. Anyways, we're sitting at $65.50. The time right now is 3:15. And I just realized, because I haven't looked at the notifications on my phone, but the Commanders just named Carson Wentz the starting quarterback against the Browns. Why? We know what Carson Wentz is. Like, I get it. Heineke had a bad game. 2 fumbles, I think, and an interception. You could argue some of those fumbles, the O-line, you know, I get it. He should have held on to the ball. I get all that. The problem with Carson Wentz is he has no balls. He's not willing to throw those 50-50 balls to any receiver. That's the difference between Heineke and Wentz. Heineke has that confidence, and maybe he has that trust with the receiver. I guarantee you, Terry McLaurin is going to be non-existent now, because all Wentz is going to do is do quick little checkdowns. I'm telling you. Do I want him to win? Yes, because I want the Commanders to win, but he's not that guy. And I get it. He's getting paid $28 million a year to sit on the bench. I get all that. But I would not be surprised if he gets injured or if he goes down in this game, and then Heineke comes in, plays well, and wins the game. I'm just saying, it's possible. So I don't know. I know Heineke. He's a classy guy, so he'll say all the right things, like, oh, I'll support Carson or whatever. He'll be in the NFL somewhere next year, even if he's not starting. There's plenty of teams that got really bad quarterbacks that are starters, you know. But anyways, super easy drop off. No signature required or anything. I thought it might ask me for that, but it didn't. So hey, no complaints here. Now we're making our way back into my zone. Technically, I'm out of my zone right now, but there's a bunch of restaurants nearby. If we get something along the way, and we can swim by and pick it up. I am pretty close to Dallas Town Center, which, you know, those massage chairs. But hey, it's not that kind of day. You know, we're not doing so hot money-wise, so we can't be over here spending money on a $5 massage chair. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order when we're back at the town center. Let's ride. Okay, guys, so we were almost back at the town center. I didn't get any offers from anywhere else. And then this one comes along here from Silver Diner. I see 8 items, low mileage. I jump right away, right? I accept right away. When I get to the Silver Diner, half the items are utensil kits or whatever, fork and knife kits, whatever you want to call them. So it's only 4 items, but it's still a decent amount. It's like $60-something. So, you know, there could be some hidden tip action, nothing too crazy, just enough to keep the ball rolling. And you know what's really annoying? When I get a phone call and it literally says like potential spam. Yeah, why is it ringing? Just block it. Just block it. I picked up my phone earlier because someone was calling me, and it's like, this is the FBI. There's been an issue with your taxes. And I'm like, FBI, nothing to do with taxes. Like, scam. Scam. It's like, if you wish to resolve this matter, press 1. And you know it's a scam. So it's just like, why? Who falls for these things? I feel like it's probably only like senior citizens maybe, which is so sad to say. But those people, man, like, I get it. Maybe for them that's their job. But dude, get a better job, honestly. Anyways, the time right now is 3:42. Maybe stepping it here to $100. Let's get it. Okay, guys, so we had just dropped off the order, and this literally just happened in front of me. Of course, I didn't record the actual accident, but this is the aftermath right away. That Prius is probably totaled for sure. But yeah, you know, just be careful out there. I didn't see who was at fault. There was a car in front of me, but I think it was the Prius's fault. It sucks, but everyone seems to be okay. They're just sitting down on the sidewalks waiting for the cops. The order ended up staying at $625, so now we're sitting at $71.75. Maybe stepping it here to $100. We'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, guys, we are here in Reston Town Center. We just picked up our next order that I think is going to be a little bit risky, but I think it's going to work out. Hopefully. It's from Uncle Julio's. I think it's showing 1257 miles. I forget how many items, but I jumped on it simply on the number of items alone. I was surprised when it didn't prompt me to take a photo of my catering bag, but then I looked at the subtotal. $260? That's up there. But honestly, $12.50 for 7 miles. When it goes up a little bit more, or when it goes up at all, it's typically less miles and a little more dollars. So I think this could just be $12.50. And if that's the case, then wow, you're ordering $260 worth of food. But hopefully I'm wrong, you know. And If I'm not, then you know what? We're just gonna be sightseeing. We're gonna go up to Great Falls, but it is gonna leave me near the other fin ties. So this could have a happy ending regardless, if that makes any sense. So anyways, we're 17 minutes away. The time right now is 4:15. Hopefully this works out. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off and I'm happy to report that I was wrong. It was most definitely more than $12.25. It became $41.27 and that's a banger. Let's go. Just like that, we're over the $100 mark. We're sitting at $113.02. I'm technically out of my zone, but it'll take me all of 5 minutes to get back into my zone. And I'm up in Great Falls, so technically the people who live up here are not part of any zone. So I'm not sure how that works when you're ordering food. But I know that I've delivered orders from Tyson's to here, from Reston to here. So I think they're like in a unique position to order from multiple places. But I don't think anyone that's dashing lives up here. And that's not any shade at anyone that dashes or lives up here. But everyone that lives up here has a lot of wealth. I mean, these houses are huge. You know what I mean? So I guarantee you that all the workers that work in like Safeway, in the gas stations, and anywhere, the 7-Eleven, none of them live here in Great Falls. There's no way. There's no way. I mean, I could be wrong, but I highly doubt it. Anyways, the time right now is 4:40. We're making our way here back to the town center, but I'm gonna pass Fin Thai, this Peruvian restaurant, P.O.P. or Chicken or whatever it's called. There's a lot of restaurants that I could get orders from. We'll see what happens, and we'll see you guys in a few. Alrighty guys, so we were basically almost in the town center when I got this offer here from Santini's. Stacked offer, $14.25, I think, less than 4 miles. Jumped on it, of course. The food was ready. And you know what? Funny enough, my cousin called me and he said, hey, my flight's been... First it was delayed like 4 hours. Then they straight up canceled this flight, which I thought was pretty funny, but I know it kind of sucks. He said, hey, how do you feel about driving to New York? I can catch a flight out there for sure. And I said, sure, I can drive. Not my car, though. We can take your car. And he said, oh, let me think about it. I was like, come on, dude, really? It has to be my car? Like, come on. I'm not putting any more miles on this little Dashmobile than I need to, except when I'm dashing. You know what I mean? But yeah, this whole Southwest thing is insane. I guess they have some kind of glitch in their system that caused it to, like, I guess, go haywire or something. I'm not entirely sure, but a lot of people have been affected. And Southwest is like, I think, the third major carrier. Not even Spirit Airlines has these type of problems, you know what I mean? But yeah, it sucks. Anyways, today definitely feels way busier than yesterday. And the difference is we're here. We're in Reston, not in Tyson's. I do think Tyson's, you know, you can make a lot of money there if you're really lucky. Here, I think there are not as many dashers, perhaps. And I have seen a lot of people that used to dash that are working in restaurants now. Which, I get it, you know, it might not be for you. You know, everyone can try it out for a little bit, but it's hard, you know, not everyone can do this long term. And I do think that this is going to come into play at the beginning of the year, so in a couple of days. I think it's gonna get slow, but also a lot of people that dash are going to stop dashing. That's what happens every single year, in my opinion. You know, so yeah, it's going to be slower, but at the same time, there's going to be fewer people on the road. You know, I'm sure people will sign up a little bit, but I think almost every single year, a lot of people realize, hey, you know what, this is not for me. I can't just keep dashing or doing the gig apps or whatever. They go back to a W2 or something. You know, that's just what I've seen. I mean, I could be wrong. But anyways, we're 2 minutes away here from the next drop-off. The time right now, it's 5 o'clock. 5 on the dot. We're going to stay till about 10 o'clock. Although, 10 might be a stretch because in Reston, it really dies down around like 8:39. But we'll see. We'll see. I definitely want to make hopefully more than 250. Hopefully at least more than 200. You know, I don't want to get ahead of myself and say, yeah, we're going to make 250 and, you know, we don't. So anyways, we'll see you guys. Alright guys, we're here at Five Guys. The last order, it actually went up a little bit. I think from whatever it was showing to like $16.25. And I've noticed this is a little trend here from DoorDash. They're sending me a lot of stacks. One of them being not so great, one of them being pretty good. In order for me to deliver them, the miles are low, it makes sense, so why not? Look at all these carts. The cart narc will be furious. Cart narc, cart narc. Let's see if the food's gonna be ready or not. Five Guys. Well, did I already say I picked it up? Oh, crap. Uh-oh. So I already said that I picked it up. Shoot. That was my fault. Hello. I got Avery and Nicole on DoorDash. Thank you. Okay, guys, so I made the mistake at some point. I guess my phone was in my pocket. I confirmed that I had picked up both orders when I was just walking into the Five Guys. Luckily, though, one of them was ready, one was almost ready, so didn't do a whole lot of waiting. Now we're only 5 minutes away from the first one. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm noticing that trend from DoorDash where they'll send you like a stack that looks relatively decent, so you take it. I mean, typically one of the orders tends to be like low paying, but then the other one makes up for it, So I guess it kind of sucks that they have to, for the paying customer, or like the tipping customer, I should say, because they're all paying, that that they have to wait, and their order has to get paired up with, let's say, a low tipper or a non-tipper, So, but anyways, it's all good because the miles are low, nice cash flow. Maybe stepping in here to 150. We'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys. So after a few minutes of not getting anything, I mean, after doing the last drop off, which stayed at $13 or whatever it was, I'm like, man, did I speak too soon? Is this slow again? And then this one comes along, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and risk it. Why not? The last risk we took worked out, from Uncle Julio's. This is paying a little bit less, $130, I think is the subtotal from the bento house. The food was ready. It is kind of going out of my way, which is why it's a risk, right? But I think it's going to pay off, hopefully. Plus, we're going to swim by and pass Fentai and a bunch of restaurants on the way back. So hopefully we can get something, but I'm not going to lie. Today was much needed because yesterday was low-key just sad and depressing. You know what I mean? The kind of day that I had where I think I barely made $100 and some change, which really sucks. But it's easy to get discouraged here, especially doing all the apps, because you could be ready to go, willing to work, crickets. You know what I mean? So you definitely need a lot of, willpower, to stay out here and try it again. But today looks like it's a much better day. So anyways, the time right now is 6:25. Yeah, 6:25, and we'll see you guys in a few. Let's ride. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off, and as soon as I pulled up to the house, I already knew it was not gonna be a banger because I remember that house. And I'm surprised it even went up at all. I think it ended up being $14.25, but I remember that house because it's on my blacklist that I should have checked. But you know what? I gotta go back and update it to make sure everything, everything looks good. I definitely recommend that you guys have a blacklist for merchants, for customers. And, some customers are slick though. They'll change the name, but the address is the same. You know what I mean? So anyways, as soon as I pulled up, I already knew. I've delivered to the house, not recently, but multiple times. And, they're just not good tippers. I mean, they tip, but they're not great tippers, which is fine. But if I would have just looked at my list before, even if I accepted the order, if I would have looked at the list afterwards, I would have unassigned it. Because it is a lot of miles out of the way, but hey, it happens. It is what it is. Now the time is 6:40. We're sitting at 156 and 52 cents. Maybe stepping in here to $200. We got plenty of time. Hopefully dinner will be busy. We'll see you guys in the next order. Alrighty, guys. We just got here to Willer's Barbecue. We got what I think could be a banger. I don't know. Again, it's one of those. We're gonna take a risk with it. Almost a $200 subtotal. Let's see what happens. Oh, sorry, that's I got that one. No, you're fine, Andy. Yeah, cool. This is Andy. Is that everything? Yeah. Cool. Thank you. All right. Whoa. Cool. Thanks, guys. Okay, so we got the order picked up here. This doesn't look like a lot of food. I know you guys can't see it, but maybe I'm gonna have to put this in the trunk. Actually, no, I can just put it in the back of the car. I actually don't mind it when they give me boxes like this, but again, this doesn't seem like a lot of food. Hey, but the name was on there, so it's gotta be right. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, the food was ready, as you saw here at Willer's Barbecue. It looks right. I mean, just by looking at the number of items, but it doesn't look like a lot of food. So hopefully everything is correct. But yeah, small risk yet again. Hopefully it pays off. If not, then we'll at least get $11.75. But I'm hoping it's a little bit more. It is, like I said, $188 worth of food. So we shall see. Are you guys planning on dashing on New Year's Eve, like late or no? I mean, I think I'm gonna work but probably stop around 7 or 8. You know, we'll see what happens. Anyways, let's get this dropped off. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off, and it was a banger. 31 or almost $32, I think. Definitely more than $12.75 or $11.75, whatever it was showing. But man, as much as I love Virginia and Great Falls, this gives me like horror movie vibes. You know what I mean? Like, there's like, yo, you could get kidnapped, you could get murdered up here, no one's gonna know. You know what I mean? Like, your closest neighbor is not just down the road. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of being here late at night, especially because there are a lot of signal issues. Luckily though, no problems right now. And I think we're sitting at 188 with some change. So hey, not too bad, not too bad. Hopefully we can keep it going. The time right now is 7:20. But yeah, so hopefully we get more bangers. Perhaps something from Fintai. We're on the way there. Or like, we're gonna pass it. So hopefully we can make that happen. We'll see you guys on the next order. Okay guys, so we're back here in Reston, just waiting for orders. The time right now, it's 8:02. It's gotten pretty slow in the last 20 minutes or so. And look at this mission that I got on Grubhub. I'm always running Grubhub, but I can never get anything. Look at this new mission coming up at 9 p.m. tomorrow. So not even today, tomorrow. Earn an extra $16 by delivering 8 orders without skipping more than 2. I don't even think I get 8 offers all day long. And when I do, they're pretty much garbage. But I guess that's cool to know. You know, I don't really think that's going to happen, but I guess, you know, that's interesting. But yeah, we got Grubhub running, nothing. We're just waiting. Again, it usually slows down around this time, so hopefully we can at least hit 200 before calling it a day. We shall see. And it's looking like I'm going to take my cousin up to New York so he can catch his flight. This thing is insane with the whole Southwest thing. But we're going to take his car. We're not taking this car. No, sir. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Let's go. Okay, guys, quick update. It's 8:25. No offers on Grubhub, on Doordash, nada, nothing. Yet, according to the map, when I try to end my dash, it says it's busy. Are you sure? I mean, I'm hearing about all these restaurants. I'm not getting anything. So yeah, we're gonna give it 30 more minutes, and if it's dead, it's dead. I'm just watching the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. So at least we're passing the time. But yeah, so hopefully we can at least crack 200. But right now, it's not looking likely. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. So I just realized that I never recorded the outro, but we did not get any more orders. We're going to end the dash here at 188 with 27 cents. A much better day. Definitely much needed because Tuesday sucked. Straight up. Now, I'm not sure what time we'll be dashing out tomorrow because I am currently driving to New York to JFK to drop off my cousin. And then I'm going to drive back with his car, though. But that's the dash, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. We'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.